Hey, this is Arthur Karmazi, and today we're going to be talking about how organizations can get more training ROI using technology. Now, it is no secret that organizations spend quite a bit of money on training and development. Now, the thing is, though, that how many of the people that go to the training are like super excited to learn stuff? Because sometimes, you'll find people that, they signed up for the training because their boss told them to come. Or maybe they just kind of like, I'm just too busy, but, I just need a little vacation, so I'm going to go to the training. And so therefore, a lot of times people, team members, employees are not engaged in the training, and therefore a lot of the money that gets spent on training and development is, let's say, not necessarily well spent. And that means that a lot of the training ROI coming back into the actual organization is less than it could be. But there is a solution. See, organizations also have various budgets related to bonuses and benefits for the employees, and for that matter, even portions of the training budget. Now, what if you went into a training and somehow you got paid to implement training? Would you be more excited? Would you be maybe a little bit more engaged and more interested in order to actually learn what you're supposed to learn so that you can apply it? Well, that's what technology is allowing us to do. First of all, you've heard me before talk about NFTs. Now, this essentially is what we're talking about is the tokenization of training and development. So the solution would be to take a percentage of some of these budgets, whether it be bonuses, whether it be benefits, whether it be portions of the training budget itself, and then essentially put that as a pool of liquidity value into a series of organization-related NFTs. Now, an NFT, just in case you don't know, is a token that is essentially traded or purchased or sold on the blockchain. Now, when you have an established amount of value in these NFTs, that value basically stays there because the token says that it has that value and it will have that value. So, by allowing people to essentially earn these various NFTs through implementation, and of course we have a measurement solution, for example, like Squadly, which is behavior, gamification, and measurement, as well as various other ways to measure through social and even the metaverse. Okay, you have an opportunity to give NFTs related to implementation. See, before you start any of the training, okay, you would have specific implementation points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's say, okay? And when these implementation points are shown to be implemented, then somebody gets an NFT. So that means somebody might have an opportunity to get up to 5 NFTs if they implement all 5 things, which means they can actually cash those. But wait, there's more, because these can also be connected to benefits. So that means that maybe instead of cash, it could be a day off, or it could be a special access to another level of team building, which kind of is maybe in Bali or something, where they get to have some fun. So people would be able to not only collect NFTs that are going to personally benefit them, but also trade. So if they say, I want this cash bonus instead of my days off, they can trade it with other people, and everything basically becomes a personalized benefit to the employee who is in control of how they get their personal benefits by implementing training. But what if you have more than one training provider? Well, no problem, because we have a system called the Galileo NFT system that allows all training providers, or one company with multiple training providers, to essentially set this up for each type of training, each training provider, and ultimately the entire system of creating personal benefit through training and development implementation. Now, if you're going to be doing any type of organizational culture change, well, behavior modification is probably one of the things that you might want to do in order to ultimately get people to exhibit certain values of the organization and behaviors that are going to support a better organizational culture, which all comes back to the creation of NFTs, an NFT system, and of course a platform that will be able to redeem, trade, etc. All of these things, and we have that platform called the Galileo NFT platforms. So whether you're a training provider or an organization and you want to have a competitive advantage by getting more learners to actually implement what they learn, get more ROI out of training, well, contact us at the email below and let's schedule a call so that we can see how we can work together to make it happen. This is Arthur Karmazi wishing you great success.